All right, welcome to Derry, episode 7, The Black Spot. Only one episode left. Saw a lot of people saying that there was this was the finale. I was like, no, there's 8 episodes. I had to Google it like 15 different times because this happened once before with another show that we were watching.
Yeah.
Where we were like, I think it might have been Chucky.
Oh, maybe.
Where we were like, no, there's one more episode. It says it online, blah, blah, and it wasn't. It was the finale, and we were wrong. But this one, no. This one's definitely got another episode. I mean, if it ended like this, I would be like, what? How? There's
That
no
would
way.
be shocking.
Right, so, no, this is 100%. There's one more episode. It's called Winter Fire, which is a reference to Bev's poem.
Yeah.
But yeah, so let's jump on in. So, like expected, we get the 1908 opening, where we get to meet Bob Gray himself.
Very cool opening.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely cool to see. The question I had asked you, or like, I guess just kind of like posed in the moment, was like, imagine if Bill Skarsgård didn't return. I don't even know what that would feel like. Right?
Yeah.
Because seeing him, right, like we have the pictures of him in chapter 2 as Bob, and you know the matchup there would be, and of course it would just be a completely different Pennywise. But
right.
Getting to see him as like the human version up on stage, that's an elaborate stage he's got for 1908.
Mm-hmm.
And it's, you know, we kind of find out in there that the like kind of humorous little kid's tale that he's telling is about the passing of his wife.
Right.
Right?
Yeah,
like
it's
he's
really
dancing
sad,
around
actually.
with her clown costume.
Yeah.
After her death, and then just kind of fades away, and the coffin comes up. And then
it's really sad.
And then the kids come up and fuck his whole stage
I
up.
don't understand. The kids, just come up and start, like, stomping on everything, and it's like, what are their parents letting them do that for? Like, what's happening? I don't know. That's really sad. Yeah.
But we get the red balloons.
We do. Yep.
I don't know if that's like... So, does he absorb Bob to some degree? Because he seems to know things.
He definitely does. He
Right.
has memories of Bob's, obviously, because he tells her later in the episode to do the bow, which is something that only happens between her and her dad.
Yeah.
And he even literally says it. He's like, he's inside me, like I
Right.
can feel him like reaching out to you.
Right.
So yeah, I think he definitely has parts of him inside him.
Yeah. So we we get to see what I thought was cool was typically or always, I guess, in the past with Pennywise or it's the clown approaching the kid.
Yes.
Right? And for him to become the clown, which he was like watching, and then he comes over to him and he's like, the kids are so drawn to you.
Yeah.
Right? Which is like, oh, I found the persona I want to take on. But we get the opposite. We get the reverse, right? Where we have a kid
approaching
an adult.
Clown.
You know, Pennywise. Yeah. Literally Pennywise. The real Pennywise.
Yeah. I thought this was really great. I really loved this opening and getting the context of how, like, Bob gets taken, basically. I thought that the kid was really creepy. His eyes were really scary. And
they love those big eyes.
Yeah, it was good, though. It was really freaky.
That's the actor's or the actor's eyes, right? The kid's eyes.
Yeah, I think it was his eyes and mostly just the lighting that they were using, like in the angle of the camera that made it look a little bit like bigger, I suppose. But yeah.
Because I mean, when I look at people's eyes, there's just not that much white in them.
Yeah, I think part
big.
of it is like the angle. I mean, there could have been some CG enhancement too, maybe a little bit.
A little Alita Battle Angel.
Yeah.
Blowing him up
great.
a bit.
It looked good. It was freaky.
Yeah. No, it's a great scene. I mean, and getting to see him with his daughter, Periwinkle. I mean, he seems to love his kid, and he's a bit of an asshole, but I think, to be fair, because like he performs this very personal story for these kids, and then they rush the stage and do all this shit to him. So when a kid shows up and is just kind of like, you know, I can't find my parents. He's like, get lost. Like, I don't care. But
Yeah.
then when he hears someone screaming,
Yeah,
he's
he
like,
goes.
oh, I
He goes to help.
better go help.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't seem like he's a bad guy. And he definitely has a good relationship with his daughter. So, yeah, it was a great opening for sure. And I'm just so glad Bill Skarsgård returned because I can't even imagine that scene or any of the Pennywise
with
scenes
another person.
with a different actor.
Yeah.
It just, would not feel the same.
It would be crazy.
All right. So then we go back to the present, and oh boy, this is an episode directed by Andy. He came back. He also made a cameo in the 1908 segment again. Mm-hmm. And yeah, I mean, we get the black spot on full display here, and it's as tragic as one would expect. So it's confirmed now. Rich is not Richie Tozier's father, but he will be the namesake.
Yes.
He will be.
For sure. Marge
will name her kid after him. I can only assume. Right? Like, if he gives his life for her, and then she just ends up dying, that would feel...
Yeah, I don't think that's what's going to happen.
I don't think so.
This was a horribly sad episode, because obviously so many people die at the black spot. And then also, obviously, having, this main kid, Rich, who's very lovable and probably a very beloved character for the series so far.
Yeah.
Also die, sacrifice himself. All of it is just awful. Everything with the black spot is horrible.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
Just absolutely horrible.
And brutal. I mean,
very brutal.
So many people
violent.
Get shot through the head,
yes.
Heads exploding, and then Pennywise
literally
lures
shows
this
up
woman and
yeah.
eats her whole face.
Yeah, that was gnarly looking.
Do I have face on my face?
Yeah, and he laughs. Crazy.
Great stuff. One thing, of course, always, it's just, I have to accept it at this point. But guys, if you're in a building that's completely engulfed in fire everywhere, you would be coughing so hard you wouldn't be able to see anything. The smoke is so thick you can't breathe, you can't see. The fact that Rich coughs a couple times when he's on top, he's kind of like.
But yeah, nobody's really coughing.
Bro.
I think they did a good job at filming the lack of visibility, because everyone's kind of stumbling around and there's a lot of chaos happening, and it feels like no one can see where they're going or anything.
You would literally not be able to see anything. But whatever, yeah.
But I mean, yeah, obviously we have to see something for film.
Right.
But yeah, nobody's coughing. It doesn't, at least I don't remember hearing anyone really cough that much. No. So that was kind of funny. But yeah, I mean, it's fine.
Dick was going to abandon everybody.
Well, yeah, he was going to, and then he sees the that head tribes person. What do they call her?
It kills first.
Yes, and she kind of leads him to find the kids and people to save, which is really good, obviously, and he has to actually talk to her to get the help that he needs, which then of course opens the floodgates to all the other dead people around him that now can talk to him, because he's acknowledged their existence.
All the recently deceased too.
And yeah, there's recently deceased that we see him
27
talking to.
people, right?
I think it's 23.
Oh, right. 27 years, 23 people.
And then,
right.
And then 17 kids,
17
maybe?
17 kids. I'm all over the place with the numbers.
But yeah, he's talking to some.
We didn't see Rich's
deceased.
ghost.
No, we didn't. I was wondering if we were going to see that at all, but hopefully he just went straight to heaven and is not hanging around.
Dude, hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah, my boy Rich. Rest in peace. That was the one I didn't want the most, but someone had pointed out the name of Richie Tozier's parents to me, which his father's name is Wentworth, and I was like, well, maybe Rich is a nickname or something, and I was like, no.
Yeah.
As soon as I saw that, I was like, oh shit, he's probably fucking dead. But his mom's name is Maggie, and her name's Marge, and I think her real name's Margaret.
Yeah.
Right, so Maggie, Marge,
Margaret.
Yeah, it's got to be his mom. So once I saw those names, it was Wentworth Tozier, and that's just, I was like, oh fuck, he's fucking done for. So yeah, someone pointed that out to me, I think last week, and I was like, oh no, I should have Googled it. I guess I could have. I just didn't think of it for some reason. I was just like, no, it's gonna be his parents or whatever. But that was terrible. But yeah, I mean, everything in there was just brutal. And then on the outside too, the fact that they have this like, this standoff, and man, like, I'll tell you this, Hank would have much rather died than have what happens at the black spot happen.
Oh yeah, he literally says like he's trying to give himself up because he doesn't want anybody to get hurt on his account. And yeah, I mean,
later.
That's not his fault though at all. Obviously, it's all those assholes that literally lock them in and set the place on fire.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah.
And Mr. Kirsch himself is one of the deaths there,
which is great. Pennywise cuts his head like in half.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely some very gruesome gore. Now, of course, there will be complaints that it's all CGI, and I understand that. Yeah, it doesn't all look amazing, but it is graphic. It is on screen, and I would much rather this than cutting away.
Oh,
right?
for sure.
If it looked terrible, then I'd be like, yeah, I would rather not have seen it, but it doesn't look bad. It just looks CG. I get that. But yeah, seeing her come down, I don't know why it took so much for her to realize, like, maybe that's not actually my dad.
I don't know either.
She's such an idiot.
Yeah, she just was hopeful the whole time.
Yeah, it's like, he didn't age.
I think it's like that she's, like, finally there with him, and she's in her costume, and she wants to be with him, and it's like, I did all this for you. And then he's like, all right, I'm going to go to sleep now. Yeah. And that's kind of, like, what sets her off, obviously. And then she freaks out and is like, you're not really my dad. Yeah, she's, like, kind of comatose from being in the deadlights. Like, she moves her eyes, which is really creepy when they're, like, stretchering her away. And she's got her makeup on, and she's, like, staring off into nothing. And then she, like, moves her eyes to look at the kids, which is really scary. That's interesting. I'm very curious if we will. I mean, I'm assuming we might address her in the next episode, like, to tie up any loose ends, but
she's gonna be in Juniper Hills.
Yeah, she'll be in Juniper Hills along with Lily. I think Lily's gonna end up there too.
No, you think
Lily looked bad. We didn't see her until the end of this episode, but
I honestly, forgot about her
until we whatever's going on with the dagger shard thing, the sword, is like messing with her. I don't know, or maybe she's just so terrified of Pennywise that she hasn't been sleeping or eating. And, like, that's what those dark circles are. But it looks almost like she's being affected by the thing, too. By the shard. So, I'm very
Where the hell
curious.
Her mother go? And where the hell's Marge's mom?
Her mom is there.
Her mom, Lily's mom was there?
Yeah, her mom was there. She was, like, trying to get her to eat cereal and let Marge
I know, but
and Ronnie
I just mean, like, with all the kids dying, everything that's happening, the fact that Marge was at the black spot when it burned down and probably came home looking a wreck, and like she's just right back on out in the streets playing again with her friends, kind of thing. Like, okay, I guess you can go out. Like, maybe she just said fuck you and left, but
probably.
Yeah. Anyway, okay. Let's see here. Let me talk about that stuff. Yeah, so hearing the radio announcement is definitely the most angering thing. Well, one of the most angering things here for sure. Saying that it was an electrical fire that broke out in an unsanctioned, illegal, like, colored speakeasy. Oh my
gosh.
And that, Mr. Kirsch was a hero trying to put out the fire.
The butcher, was like... Is that him? No, that's not him. But
yeah, that's
Stanley. He's the butcher.
Yeah.
Just all that is horrible, like rewriting of history, of course. And everyone's totally fine to believe it.
When people come to his funeral and they're gonna be like, "How did a fire cut his head off?"
Right. You're like, what happened?
I guess he's
there?
gonna have a closed casket because his wife is now gonna be in a mental institution.
Yeah.
Right. And he is going to be decapitated. So, I mean, the coroner would have to be like,
this was not a fire.
How did he die in a fire?
One of the beams fell
on his
head.
Yeah. No, charring, no burning of any sort. Just, Yeah, I guess you could make up something like some bullshit like that. But I mean, obviously, there was tons of people on the scene, right? There was everybody who was there, and nobody's going to listen to them because they're black.
Exactly. Yeah.
I mean, the kids were white. Plus, that girl was there.
Yeah, one
right?
of the, like, the singer.
The white one. Yeah, that left. She got out easy.
Yep.
Man, the fact they, like, blocked the doors, and then when anyone would come out, they'd shoot them as they ran out.
So evil.
Is crazy.
It's so evil.
The fact they saw kids in there.
Yeah, and they still did it.
Even, like, I hate to say this, but, like, white kids, they still let that happen. But I guess it's
maybe
like
they didn't see her,
you're race
like,
traders,
yeah,
right? Like, you're hanging out with
crazy.
the darkies.
Oh my god. It's
You gotta
awful.
go, right? Like, anybody who's in there deserves to die.
So horrible.
Right? Ugh. This is crazy shit, man. And then, yeah, we also, we see Dick Halloran comes out, and he does finally lead them to the pillar, which is wrapped in a turtle shell, which was a nice little nod there. Yeah, they have no intentions of studying this thing or using it against foreign allies. We find out, plot twist, they want to unleash Pennywise on the country.
Yeah.
Which, okay, I'm going to assume that the shard that they try to destroy, we don't see it get destroyed. I don't think it's destroyable. Not like that at all. Like that anyway, right? So I think that, you know, someone, more than likely, Leroy and Dick, are going to return the shard to its place, with the help of them. Because he has to be trapped again. So he's in slumber. He's about to go to sleep for 27 years. And then he feels the presence of the pillar, like, up. And he's like free reign. That's how he's able to get at Will. Because Will's outside the barrier.
Yeah,
right?
I think that the shard was destroyed. I think that thing was, but I think what Lily has is going to replace it. So,
it didn't look like it was burning. It looked like it was kind of just floating.
It looked like it was warping and, like, kind of melting.
Okay. It didn't look like that.
But maybe you're right. I don't know. I think that Lily's thing is going to be what replaces it.
That makes sense.
So.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Lily, so she doesn't know about the barrier, though.
No, they don't know.
Right? So someone would have to... The only people who know about it that are with them and would be on their side would be Dick Halloran and Leroy. Right? Those are the only two possibilities of people who would get it. Because obviously, Pennywise is not able to leave Derry in 27 years.
Right.
Like, we know that he's going to get trapped there again.
Yeah.
Right? He's going to have to be in Derry before they close it again. So he's going to take Will, because we know Will doesn't die. Right? He's obviously Mike's father. He can't die, so he's going to get pulled down into the sewers. And then Lily, Marge, and who am I missing? Ronnie are going to go try to get him. Somehow they're going to come across Leroy or Dick or something. Dick, maybe. And he's going to go bury it again, right?
you also have all the natives that are also, like,
well, yeah, that's what
aware.
I said. Like, okay.
So.
I don't know. I think they'll maybe help, like, Taniel, who did survive the sewers. He saw exactly where it was. I mean, I think all the natives in that little congregation...
They know
exactly where it's supposed to go.
Yeah, exactly.
So, okay, so you think it's going to be Lily's shard that replaces it, even though it's much smaller and not encased in anything, it's not going to make any difference?
No, because it still repels him. He can't.
True.
He doesn't go near her.
It's interesting to me that it, like, has to have, like it, I don't know, has a certain distance to it, right? Like, what is that distance? How did you figure that out? the energy of it, and like there's only 13 around the entire city. I mean, it's a big city, right? I mean, it's a small town, but like that's a huge circumference for 13 little shards, right? Like each one of them has to go a lot of miles. So I don't know if the size matters.
I don't know.
Does size matter, babe?
I will not answer. No response.
That doesn't make me look good. No comment.
Yeah, no comment. That's what I meant.
Wait, what is happening here? Now everyone's got theories. Yeah, I mean, I don't really understand the plan here from the military. They're gonna unleash Pennywise onto the world, or onto the country, and because kids are gonna go, like, they're gonna start dying. I mean, so typically when we're afraid, when we feel at fear, that's when we are at our most vulnerable and our most divided, right? Like, one of the things that's happening in this country is there's so much fear mongering that's keeping us divided. It's when we're at peacetime is when we're more unified.
Yeah.
Right? So this is like kind of the exact opposite of reality, right? Like, there's so much division currently in our country because people believe that, you know, this party is doing this thing, and these people are, you know, I can't go outside because I'm gonna get shot and whatever. So I don't see how it's gonna. I don't get the plan from them at all, and I also don't understand if Pennywise has eaten enough people to go into slumber. Why, when this barrier opens up, all of a sudden is he like, I'm gonna go eat some more, right? Like, I'm gonna go grab Will, because he wanted him, and he's like, you are outside of my grasp, and you're not getting away.
Maybe, yeah.
Like, arrogance. I mean, it just doesn't. He's like, I'm gonna go to sleep for 27 years, but I guess.
I mean, maybe the cage has some impact on the cycle, and if he didn't have that, then he would eat more, because he just wants to eat and eat and eat.
So the barrier opens up, and so does his stomach.
Yeah, exactly.
The wider the circumference of the earth that he can travel, the bigger his appetite gets. It's an all-you-can-eat buffet now. He's like, ugh, dairy food I can only have for a little bit, and then I'm going back to sleep.
Yeah.
But like, I can go out and I can get
Other
Mexican food, and I can get
just an idea.
Indian food. Okay. I don't know. And then I had something else I was gonna point out in here that I was like, oh, this is like a nod. There was something.
Yeah, it was give us what we want and we'll
go
away.
Yeah, give us what we want and we'll go away. Good old storm of the century. There it is. Give us what we want. Anybody else catch that reference to Storm of the Century? One of the great Stephen King miniseries. Definitely watch it if you haven't seen it. So yeah, the military is going to have to fail miserably here, because their presence isn't seen or felt at all in It Chapter 1 or 2. Obviously, Pennywise is still trapped in Derry by the events of the next film 27 years later. So the barrier will have to be reconnected. I don't see how certain characters will make it out of this alive, and then other characters we know for sure are going to make it out of it alive. So, yeah. Anything else?
No, I think we talked about everything with this episode.
Yeah, I mean, awesome episode.
Very
Great
good.
to see the origin of Pennywise getting his persona, his dancing clown. It was cool to see actual like Pennywise in his what are the trailer that we see in the first movie when he's dancing around in there. So that was really neat.
Very, very cool.
And seeing the black spot, it's obviously more tragic when you see it like that. It's so visceral. as opposed to just kind of like almost like footnotes in the book, right? It's kind of really just brushed past.
This is like it actually gives proper time to it and everything. Yeah.
And once again, just moment of silence for my boy Rich.
Poor Rich.
We'll miss you. He never did get that. He never did get that plane out onto Main Street.
He did not.
Yeah, great acting from everyone. Lily, holy shit, that girl looks gone, man. And then Marge.
Yeah.
They got to say I love you.
They did.
They think there will be a message like, I'm gonna name my kid after you.
No. Well, maybe. I don't know. There might be.
Yeah. Well, the knight protected his fair maiden.
He did. Yeah.
All right. Well, until next week, guys. Adios.
Bye.